Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing Nuke.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Terence "Bud" Crawford is looking to face Luis Collazo in his next fight. That's a potential rumored fight coming up. And let's just break it down a little bit. I think it's a quality opponent from the standpoint is facing a pure welterweight, a guy that people know around the division. But a bad point in facing a guy like Luis Collazo, he's already been stopped twice. He's already been beaten by some of the best competition. So there's nothing Luis Collazo that anyone would expect him to do, to make it a top level fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will put it like this. Luis Collazo is an interesting fight because it'll tell us more about Terence Crawford, but I honestly believe Terence Crawford should stop Luis Collazo at some point during that fight. Luis Collazo has 38 wins, 7 losses, 20 knockouts, and he's been stopped twice. And he's been stopped by guys like Keith Thurman. He's been beat by Amir Khan on a points decision. Basically, he's beaten by Andre Berto on a points decision, Shane Mosley, Ricky Hatton. And so being beat by these guys, you have to understand that at this point, you can't expect too much from Luis Collazo, but you can expect, basically a glorified tune-up fight for Terence Crawford. And I've been hearing a lot of guys criticize this, especially a lot of Spence fanboys, saying that, I'll look at Terence Crawford, he's not fighting the best, he should sign with PBCs. That's ignorant. Historically, fighters from different promotional companies have always come together to fight, because it may not have been easy, but if there's a big fight to be made, those fighters come together. You see that Anthony Joshua is not a Showtime fighter, but no one's telling him that he needs to go fight sign with Al Heyman to fight Deontay Wilder, and no one's telling Deontay Wilder he needs to sign with Eddie Hearn to fight Anthony Joshua. That's a fight that's already been fucking offered to Deontay Wilder. Let's draw the same parallels between these guys. Let's be honest and unbiased. No one should have to join another promotional company to get the fights that everyone wants to see made. If you were able to make Mayweather Pacquiao, there's no other fight that has that much drama that can't be made. It's guys simply not wanting to fight him. And if you want to keep that standard, keep that same energy when it comes to Jamal Charlo not being on the zone and not fighting Canelo Alvarez. That's what I'm saying. Errol Spence Jr., Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, they all say they want belts, but none of these guys are willing to fight Terence Crawford right away. They want to time him out. They want to take their time before they get to a guy like that, but he has a belt. Terence Crawford is being ducked. He's being avoided, and no one wants to fight him. So at this point, who the fuck else is he supposed to fight? While the entire PBC roster of welterweights continue to duck Terence "Bud" Crawford. Once again, it's the IBFP.